Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a Oracle and Affirmations for children for today, Friday, September 13th, 2024. You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the Talk, or the Tube, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, but it all might resonate because it's just children's affirmations. We got Rebel Deck, the Oracle with a little attitude. So fresh, so clean edition. Ages 13 and up. Real and raw insight for rebellious humans. Just pull a few cards for the kids today. I mean, it's Friday the 13th. They're probably going to need it. I kind of feel like, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like when I was a kid and we had a Friday the 13th, I feel like my mom would keep me home from school. Not like every single one, but every once in a while. Like, oh, I don't think you should go to school today. One card on the table. Yeah, I don't know why I feel like that. Probably because it happened. My mom wasn't very protective of us kids, especially as we got older and older. I kind of feel like if it wasn't for Nintendo and my brother deciding to sit in the house 24/7 and play video games, and the fact that I didn't want to go outside alone, we probably would have ran those streets. We would have been like the mafia of the neighborhood. Two cards on the table. Now these aren't like the other Rebel deck. This is just one-sided. The other ones are dual-sided. Dos-sided. Four on the table. We're going to do two more shuffles. Yeah, once, I think I told you guys this many times, but once Nintendo came into my brother's life, that was it. That was it. And it was no longer fun for me to go outside by myself. And I don't think my mom wanted me going out there by myself either. I think she figured at least if we went out together, we'd both get kidnapped together. I mean, it was the 80s and early 90s, so, you know. I know that's nothing to joke about, but... All right, we got 6 cards on the table. We've got speak up, express your wants and needs now. Yes. Teach your kids to say what they need to say. Friendships can be confusing. People have different roles in your life. Some friendships won't last. Learn from everyone. I feel like as I get older and older and older, I go through more and more friends. Like they don't stick. Believe in magic, myths, and mystical things. Life is full of mysteries. Look at that cute little unicorn. Get support. You can't do it all yourself, and you are still brave and tough. Yep, for sure. Teach your kids to reach out when they need help. You aren't giving your 100%. Put in more effort or change the plan. Weak attempts do nothing for you. Kind of brutal for a kid, but maybe, you know. Self-development isn't for the weak. If you're uncomfortable or triggered, it means you're doing it right. Become a better human is always Becoming a better human is always worth it. You know how I feel about triggers. I don't I don't care if you're triggered. I'm triggered and I deal with it. Like we all have triggers. As we get older and older and older, we have more and more triggers that we have to deal with. Deal with it. It's not my problem. Again, don't be letting your kids watch this because you're supposed to take this back to your kids. But I was gonna say I was watching something on the talk about rape and sexual assault, and of course they said grape and essay, and I wrote in the comments. I'm like, you mean rape and sexual assault? I said I've been raped 3 times, sexually assaulted 3 times. I'm like, you don't need to sugarcoat it for me. I said, and I would prefer that people don't sugarcoat it at all because it is what it is and it sounds like what it is. I feel like when people change that connotation, like, oh, they were graped, it does not give that definitive slap in the face that it's supposed to give you. Like, rape is rape, sexual assault is sexual assault. Do not use other words to replace that. If somebody's triggered, then they need to get themselves some help. They need to go get some therapy or something. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. They need to look within and do some healing. I have absolutely no problem saying those words. I think it's ridiculous as a society that we feel like we can't say what we need to say. Like, I, I think it's so ridiculous. I just think it's so ridiculous. And all because one person is uncomfortable. Are you uncomfortable because it happened to you? Or are you uncomfortable because you just don't want to hear about it? Like that's not in your world, so you don't want to hear about it. You know what I'm saying? Teach your kids about triggers. Teach them not to develop triggers, if at all possible, which is not possible, I'm sure. All right, guys, those are your oracle and affirmations for your children for today. Um, I hope you go back and use them with your children, teaching tools and whatnot. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope everybody has a lovely Friday the 13th and a safe one. And I will talk to you later. Bye.